All right, in this video, we're going to be going over the common dates and timelines in a contract. Now, there are multiple contracts that could be used. There are state contracts, there's also local contracts. So the dates and timelines that I'm talking about is going to be our local contracts here in Jacksonville, Florida. So first and foremost is your binder deposit. Typically, you're going to have 3 days. So the day you go under contract, that's day 0. So for 3 days after that, you will have that time to deposit your earnest money, good faith, deposit, escrow. I know it's called different things in other states. So that's going to be placing it in either the broker's escrow account or where it's mutually decided on the contract. If that is, it could be where the home is going to close. So you've got 3 days. Your next timeline is going to be your inspections. And again, this is negotiable. However, the standard time frame is 10 days. And when I say 10 days, I mean calendar days. So you will have 10 days to perform any inspections. This is called your all-encompassing due diligence period to find out anything you want about the property, to call the HOA, to get financials, to do a home inspection, a pool inspection, a septic inspection, to search up crime stats, to walk the neighborhood, go drive it at night, go look at the area, double check the schools. This is your due diligence in the first 10 days. And if you are going to be sending in a repair request, you must do so within that initial 10 days. Now, from the day that you submit a repair request, you have 7 days to negotiate to come to terms between the buyer and seller. So what that's going to look like, you might go back and forth and say, here are the things that I would like you, Mr. Seller, to fix. The seller's going to come back and say, well, here's what I agree upon. And you as the buyer have the right to accept that or walk away or continue to negotiate. Next is going to be your loan approval. Now, you have 5 days to make application, and that is to make sure everything gets in and submit an application to your loan officer or lender. So from then, typically we're going to write 25 to 30 days to get your loan approved. Now that means you must also have the appraisal done within that time frame. So if you're one of those that want to wait for the inspections to be done before you order an appraisal, I can almost guarantee you in this market where appraisers are extremely backed up that you're not closing on time. If you're not staying within the times of the contract, you are going to be the cause of it not closing on time. In that case, it wouldn't be the lender's fault. So you want to make sure that you're getting that appraisal ordered as soon as possible to make sure the appraiser, number one, has time to pick it up, perform it, and turn it in. So that's typically 25 to 30 days. And then you're going to have your closing date. So that is the day you sign and get your keys. That's also the day that you're likely going to have your walkthrough. So as a buyer, never ever purchase a home without seeing that final condition. We have so many stories about sellers. We've done our walkthrough with our buyers and the sellers didn't completely move out of the home. And in some cases, they were still fully furnished. Now you don't have to close if it's not in broom swept condition, which is our contract language. Does it need to be professionally cleaned? Absolutely not. Cleanliness is something that's going to be personal to each person. So you do that final walkthrough and then you're going to close, and that's the day you get your keys. If you have any more questions on dates and timelines, comment below, send me a message. I'm here to answer any of your questions.